By this point, we all know that diversity in the workplace is a huge positive. Multiple studies have shown that pro-diversity policies and diversity in management lead to greater innovation and therefore higher revenues. Diversity gives us all the benefit of diverse perspectives and, of course, happy and supported employees. The many benefits of working with diverse perspectives are only accessible through creating an inclusive environment. But how do you, as a leader in your organization, cultivate an inclusive environment that celebrates diversity? Today, we are going to talk about inclusive introductions, a critical first step in laying the foundation for a workplace where inclusion is the expectation, not the exception. First, let's define diversity and inclusion. True diversity is a mix of varying ages, gender identities, races, ethnicities, religions, educations, disabilities, nationalities, backgrounds, and sexual orientations. Inclusion is when everyone feels their diverse identities, cultures, and ideas are valued and respected. One way to set the groundwork for respect is by making sure everyone knows who they are working with, i.e., their names and pronouns. There is nothing worse than getting to week 3 in a new position and someone mispronouncing your name.
Hey, Cersei. Have a great show.
Thanks, Leslie, but it's actually Saoirse.
Sushi?
No, it's Saoirse, like inertia.
This can all be accomplished through these introduction techniques. On day 1 at the office, everyone learns the new person's name. But names vary from culture to culture. A name that is easy for you to pronounce and remember may not be easy for someone else. There are certain disorders, disabilities, and other factors that make it more difficult to pronounce and remember certain names. Rather than assuming which names are easy for everyone, it is best to start with the assumption that all names might be difficult to pronounce or remember for someone.
Sorry, could you say that again?
And Jite?
When introducing yourself or someone else, make sure to speak clearly and slowly, and encourage others to do so as well.
Include visual aids like name tags to support all types of learners. There are different techniques to encourage employees to learn each other's names. A mnemonic is a device such as a pattern or other association that assists in remembering something. Rather than asking everyone to introduce themselves along with an irrelevant icebreaker, like their favorite flavor ice cream, introducing oneself with a mnemonic, like a rhyme or perhaps a celebrity association, can be beneficial to everyone.
Hi, my name is Sahara, like the Sahara Desert.
Pronouns. Gender identity is one's personal sense of their own gender and does not necessarily correlate with their sex assigned at birth or physical presentation. Someone may present as very masculine, for example, but use the pronouns she and her. There are also those who use the singular they, them pronouns. Incorporating the introduction of everyone's pronouns on day 1 will lead to a more inclusive environment in the future. What is the best way to do this? On day 1, lead by example, particularly if you are in a leadership position. Introduce yourself with your pronouns so that others feel comfortable doing the same, and know that this is the standard or the norm at the office.
Hi, I'm Josh Greenblatt, and my pronouns are they, them.
When you mess up, no one is perfect 100% of the time. And while it's important to make an effort to remember your coworkers' names and pronouns, it's a lot to retain on day 1. So what do you do when you mess up? The most important thing is to create an environment where cultural sensitivity is encouraged and expected. When someone corrects the way you pronounce their name or their pronouns, say,
Thank you.
not sorry. This shows gratitude to the person for trusting you enough to feel comfortable correcting you, and does not put the onus on the person correcting you to make you feel better. People whose names are in the cultural minority, and non-binary people in particular, spend a lot of time comforting others who have said their name incorrectly or misgendered them. Introductions are just the first step to creating an inclusive workplace environment. To learn more about inclusive, nonviolent communication and peace-building practices, check out our other videos.